Let's see at the methods of constructing index numbers. There are two methods of constructing index numbers. A. Simple index number. B. Weighted index number. Let's understand the each methods of constructing index numbers in detail. A. Simple index number. In this method, every commodity is given equal importance. It is the easiest method of constructing index numbers. This method can be applied to determine first, price index number, second, quantity index number, third, value index number. First, price index number. It is measured as price index number, that is P of 0, 1 is equal to summation of P1 upon summation of P0 multiplied by 100, where summation of P1 is sum total of the prices of the current year and summation of P0 is the sum total of the prices of the base year. For example, calculate price index number from the given data. Here, summation of P0 is sum of all prices in year 2005, which is equal to 50, and summation of P1 is sum of all prices in year 2010, which is equal to 60. Now we can calculate the price index number, that is P of 0, 1, which is equal to summation of P1 upon summation of P0 multiplied by 100. So, P of 0, 1 is equal to 60 upon 50 multiplied by 100. Therefore, P of 0, 1 is equal to 120. Second, quantity index number. It is measured as quantity index number, that is Q of 0, 1 is equal to summation of Q1 upon summation of Q0 multiplied by 100, where summation of Q1 is sum total of quantities of the current year and summation of Q0 is sum total of the quantities of base year. For example, calculate quantity index number from the given data. Here, summation of Q0 is sum of all quantities in base year, which is equal to 820, and summation of Q1 is sum of all quantities in current year, which is equal to 480. Now we can calculate the quantity index number, that is Q of 0, 1, which is equal to summation of Q1 upon summation of Q0 multiplied by 100. So, Q of 0, 1 is equal to 480 upon 820 multiplied by 100. Therefore, Q of 0, 1 is equal to 58.53. Third, value index number. It is measured as value index number, that is V of 0, 1 is equal to summation of P1 Q1 upon summation of P0 Q0 multiplied by 100, where summation of P1 Q1 is sum total of the product of prices and quantities of the current year and summation of P0 Q0 is sum total of the product of prices and quantities of the base year. For example, calculate value index number from the given data. Here, first we have to find out multiplication of P0 Q0 and P1 Q1, that is nothing but 40 into 15, which equals to 600. 10 into 12, which equals to 120, and so on. Similarly, 70 into 20, which is equal to 140, 60 into 22, which is equal to 1320, and so on. Now we have to find out summation of P0 Q0, that is sum of all prices and quantities in base year, which is equal to 1890. And summation P1 Q1 is sum of all prices and quantities in current year, which is equal to 5280. Now we can calculate the value index number, that is V of 0, 1, which is equal to summation of P1 Q1 upon summation of P0 Q0 multiplied by 100. So, V of 0, 1 is equal to 5280 upon 1890 multiplied by 100. Therefore, V of 0, 1 is equal to 279. B. Weighted index number. In this method, suitable weights are assigned to various commodities. It gives relative importance to the commodity in the group. In most of the cases, quantities are used as weights. There are various methods of constructing weighted index number such as Laspeyres price index, Parsh's price index, etc. First, Laspeyres price index number. In this technique, base year quantities are considered as weights. Laspeyres price index is calculated as P of 01 is equal to summation of P1 Q0 upon summation of P0 Q0 multiplied by 100. For example, construct Laspeyres index for the given data. Solution. Here, first we have to find out multiplication of P1 Q0, that is nothing but 30 into 4, which equals to 120, 20 into 5, which equals to 100, and so on. Similarly, multiplication of P0 Q0, that is nothing but 20 into 4, which equals to 80, 10 into 5, which is equal to 50, and so on. Now we have to find out summation of P1 Q0, which is equal to 860, and summation of P0 Q0, which equals to 570. Now by applying the formula, which is nothing but P of 01 is equal to summation of P1 Q0 upon summation of P0 Q0 multiplied by 100. That is nothing but P of 01 is equal to 860 upon 570 multiplied by 100, which equals to 150.87. Thus, Laspeyres index P of 01 is 150.87. Parsh's price index number. In this technique, quantities of the current year are considered as weights. Parsh's price index is calculated as P of 01 is equal to summation of P1 Q1 upon summation of P0 Q1 multiplied by 100. For example, construct Parsh's index for the given data. Solution. Here, first we have to find out multiplication of P1 Q1, that is nothing but 5 into 8, which equals to 40, 8 into 3, which equals to 24, and so on. Similarly, multiplication of P0 Q1, which is 2 into 8, which equals to 16, 4 into 3, which equals to 12, and so on. Now we have to find out summation of P1 Q1, which equals to 134, and summation of P0 Q1, which equals to 63. Now by applying the formula, which is nothing but P of 01 is equal to summation of P1 Q1 upon summation of P0 Q1 multiplied by 100. That is, P of 01 is equal to 134 upon 63 multiplied by 100, which equals to 212.69. Thus, Parsh's index P of 01 is 212.69.